What is up YouTube, this is Dami from Old School RuneScape. Welcome back to episode 13 of the Ironman Collection Shotgun series. Last episode, we managed to get a few big drops, nice few rares, and a lot of green logs along the way. Check it out if you haven't already. This episode we've got a lot of content, lots of stuff. Let's get straight into it. Starting off at a place we haven't really got to yet on the account, Guardians of the Rift. We stacked up a few rewards, we've got about 100 of each. So we can do 100 pulls. Checking out the Guardians of the Rift collection log. We went all the way rune crafting without this minigame. We've got a few items already. Let's get pulling. Oh, that is the Abyssal Lantern. That is a really good one for future Guardians of the Rift games. Helps with the pouches not degrading and a few more points. Really, really good. Really nice. Really glad I got that one. That and the needle is what I wanted. Let's continue with the rest. And ending on nothing else. That is okay. 100 pulls, 1 collection log. Quite a few Abyssal Pearls as well, which helps with further logs. And a few of the pouches on the way. We got nothing. Hard clue, that's good. Let's drop that. And another nothing. Cool, not too bad at all. Making our way from minigame to monster, we are at the Araxxor cave. So, checking out the collection log, we have done 0 boss Araxxor. We have done all our few Araxxite tasks on the little ones to get the boots and superior slayer monsters. So let's get into it. Our first kill of the recording is 15 KC with the spider cave teleport, the nice quality of life. Get back there quick teleport. Nice and easy +1 there. And this one here, quite easy in my opinion, Grandmaster task, the swimming in venom. If you get a good run without any venom around him as much, quite an easy 6 points there. No drop though. And 45 KC. We get the Araxxite Fang. Boys, that is huge. That is a huge upgrade. That is the best first item we could have got, really, because that means we get a complete upgrade of our amulet. Our torture amulet is now retired content, and the ornament kit is even more retired content. Let's put this two together. We've all seen this before, but the animation of this is super sweet. There we go. Stab that. Get our upgraded amulet. Our new best in slot melee amulet, boys. Wow. Looks nice. Nice little upgrade. Thank you very much. Back at Araxxor, that is 50 kill count. On these 50 KC milestones, we do receive a new item, Araxxite Head. That is the Slayer Helm recolor. Probably won't be using it, but we get the +1 for the log, which is what we are here for. And on this slightly scuffed ending, that is 75 KC, which is the Araxxite KC combat achievement. Never awarded. Our Araxxite task is done. We've got 1 of each clue scroll in the bank. Let's send it. Nothing from the beginner, nothing from the easy, nothing from the medium, nothing from the hard, but a collection log on the elite. A Royal Scepter. I like the look of this one. It looks gold, it looks gilded. Sweet, +1 for us. That brings us to 1,093 total logs. Moving on to the fiery dungeons of the Tzhaar, we have got the Tzhaar mages tagged in a nice blue. In my downtime, I was tagging 2 mages in this location by the teleport, hoping to get the obsidian staff drop, which, as you can see, we have received. This did take us quite a bit of time, a few days of AFK. It says 1,500 on the tracker, although only 1 in 3 times they did drop an item, so it was about 4,000 kills. But that is a green log Tzhaar section. The staff looks good, but that is a nice rare item completed. Moving on to my bane of my Slayer tasks, Basilisks. I've done every Basilisk task on the way to 99. No Basilisk Jaw, but we pick up the Basilisk Jaw today. Finally, you don't understand how huge that is for me and the account. Just absolutely speechless to be finally done with this. Way past 99 Slayer. I will get out of here and I will show you the log. Just actually in awe, finally, that this is a drop for me. Let's get out of this. I will show you. Checking the Slayer Helm log, we have killed 3,990 Basilisk Knights, all on task, 10 shy of 4,000, 4 times drop rate. Finally, we have done it. Let's check out the Nezi for probably one of the last times we'll wear it. Another piece of maybe retired content. Show the jaw to Olaf, tell us a little story. But we're not too bothered about that. Let's put the two together. And we have received the Nezi face guard. We are now a gamer. Finally, another big log out of the way. Moving on to some more peaceful content. Bird eggs. We've got a whole inventory stacked. We've done 489. Let's go. And the last one for nothing. Maybe next time. Back to good old Royal Titans. I do enjoy this boss as a duo, I have said it before. And looting this ice giant here, we pick up a Deadeye Prayer Scroll, which is another upgrade for me. I don't have any of the Chamber's prayers, so both of these are good upgrades for me. Let's tally out and have a look at this one. Again, you just read the scroll, consume it, and that's a permanent unlock. Yep, let's learn Deadeye. And there we go, Eagle Eye out of the way, Deadeye in its place. Nice. Chilling at the Shanty Pass Bank, we have got another batch of clues stacked up. A few of each, I like to stack a few. Let's start with the beginners. Let's send them. And on the last one, we get the Sandwich Lady Road Bottom. No way! No way we get that on the last beginner clue. That is amazing. I will show you why. Going into the collection log, clue tab, beginner, treasure trails, green. Wow, couldn't write it on that last clue of the inventory. Put that on for a bit more luck. Wow, there it is. No more beginner clues left to do on the account. And after beginners comes the easies. Let's go. No more luck on the easy clues, but that is okay. Oh, I'm still so hyped about that last clue of the beginners. 5 meds. A couple of uniques, but not ones we need. That is okay. After mediums comes the hard clues. 7 of them. Green Dragon Mask into another Green Dragon Mask. What the hell? And into the collection log on the last clue. Insane. Okay. Not a pretty one, but a +1. And only a couple of the big ones. 2 elites. Classic elites gives us a master clue though. And the master casket we do have. A unique, but we do have that already. No worries. Finishing off this puzzle box, we do complete that master clue we got from the elite. Sending it, nothing much. A quick little detour into the Falador Gardens, actually, of all places. That is 250 mole kill count. We're just bowing 250 to 500. And a 750 milestone on the mole. And back to guess where, the Royal Titans. We've got 250 kill count Titans. Luckily now we are a sacrificer as we only need the pet. You don't feel lucky. Jumping into the wilderness, we have picked up 40 zombie pirate keys from our adventures at the Chaos Druids and Zombie Pirates. Checking the locker, we have opened 65 already. Let's go. We are obviously after the teleport anchoring scroll, which is a 1 in 275 from the locker. The scroll stops you from being tellied around randomly by the Abyssal Demons and the Elder Chaos Druids, which is a helpful quality of life. And that is no luck on the teleport anchoring scroll, but the loot here is pretty decent, if I should say so. A few alks, a few wildy supplies. Another batch of God Eggs. I promise you this is different to earlier's batch. We start this lot on 517. Come on. No luck again. Unbelievable. One day we'll get a chicken piece. Back into the wilderness. We just want an item. We've stacked a few things. Not had any luck. But the Revenants do give us a little bit of luck. Ancient Statuette. That is the 2 mil emblem. Not too bad. I still need more of the emblems. Moving from Revs into Spindel. I've really not done a lot of Spindel on the account. Only a few KC at both Venenatis and at Spindel. But as this one goes down, we do get a collection log. Fangs of Venenatis. And if you have noticed in the chat, that is our 1100th log, which was our goal for the episode. We have ended that on 1100 total logs. That looks really clean. But our most recent, the Fangs of Venenatis, is again an upgrade to our already logged Craw's bow. That upgrades it to the Web Weaver. That looks really, really nice. That will help with some Leviathan in the future and more possible wildy bosses and revenants. But heading into the Varrock Museum, let's talk to the collector. Let's claim our logs and rewards. Starts counting the items, fading to black. Cool. 1100 items. Then he gives us all the previous staffs. And that is it. Look at that. Rune Staff of Collection. I really like the look of that. Nice little achievement we have achieved, I guess. But this isn't the end, ladies and gentlemen. I wanted to go bigger. A possible purple, maybe. Boom. Okay, pause. Yes, this is exactly what it looks like. Starmie doing raids. I sent a few raids with the clannies and I managed to pull a purple. So I was thinking of a little tier list of what I actually wanted from the chest. In the top S tier, obviously the Shadow and the Lightbearer I would put at the top. One down from that would be the Fang. And then the Ward and the Missouri I don't really want. But anyway, no milking. Let's see the goods. Oh, the ring. Yes. Yes, that is so good. Oh, that is top tier for me. I really did actually want that as my first purple from Tombs of Amasket. Yes, that is a great upgrade again. We are just flying through this episode. I will show you why. Zooming in on the log. Raids, TOA. We have completed around 25-ish to 30 raids, but we have got one purple being the Light Bearer. Let's just send Krill. That is what we want it for. We have a spear already from our melee days. Let's just go and do some Krill. Obviously, we have to go and get the task. Kuradal blessed us with a few skips and we got that task. And can I just say, Krill with the Light Bearer and the Scorching Bow is simply amazing. It is so good. You only need a couple of specs, 2 or 3 or so a kill, and you get it all back. And already, first trip for me, I get the 20 KC combat achievement, which is just fantastic. 3 points, really. And that's a 50 KC milestone, another CA. And as this one goes down, I get a collection log, Steam Battle Staff. Well, hey. So that is the 2 more common uniques from Krill achieved, Steam Battle Staff and the Zami Spear I already have, which is cool. And jumping into the bank after this trip, I actually have a Steam Ornament kit that I got from LMS some time ago. So we can check that out. Kind of just looks like a normal air battle staff in the minute with a tint of blue. We use the kit on that. Apply the upgrade. Okay, so that just looks infinitely better. A clear difference. Back at Krill for trip number 2. That is 100 KC for the final KC milestone. And a slightly different angle here. I get the combat achievement here to not take damage from the minions. I did snare the melee minion when I had a good kind of run in. So kind of got on that one a bit passively, but a bit on purpose. And back outside Krill's room, we have got one more demon left on task. Would you believe I actually only needed 2 trips to go through that whole task with the bow and the ring? For the last kill, I am going to go for something purposely. I will show you just now. Back at Krill, we have a mage setup this time with the purging staff. I just changed the bow into the staff just for this kill. Why we want to do that is there's the achievement to kill Krill with just Demon Bane spells. So we've got just a 1 KC trip mage setup. Let's send it. So as the staff auto casts it, we just do the stand under method like we would if we would melee them. And there we go. Task completed, Slayer task and combat task completed. No luck on the drop, but that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Checking again out of the room. Bosses, Krill, we have now greened the combat achievements for him. Nice. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you as always for being with me on this journey. We got 1100 logs, just what we wanted, and we got a purple. This is Starmy from Old RuneScape. See you next time.